Hey everybody! Today I'm gonna talk about Blendin's game, and this wasn't a secrets episode, but what it was, it had a lot of good character development basically. I mean, it was one of those filler episodes. It has to happen in this season because we need all these episodes to like keep going, and if they just did the story for episode after episode, then the whole season 2 would just be over in like, I don't know, maybe 10 episodes or so, or a little less probably. But yeah, Blendin's game was a filler episode, but I did like it, and I want to talk about secrets, theories, and cryptograms. So there are a few things I wanted to mention, and so as you know from watching the episode, Dipper and Mabel went back in time to Gravity Falls 2002, and they were going past, like, to the Mystery Shack. Well, actually, no, let's go before that. They were walking down the road, and then they saw Wendy, or Baby Wendy, and in the background, you probably didn't notice this, but Mrs. Gleeful was there, which is Gideon's mom, and she was with Bud Gleeful, and she was actually like really happy, and which is really weird because we know her now to be like insane. She does the vacuum very strangely, and she's just like frozen. She just doesn't, she seems out of place, and I'm gonna make a video later on about her because there was evidence of like her forgetting her memories and stuff, but I mean, I'm gonna do that in another video. Another thing I want to mention is that Dipper and Mabel are actually indirectly the reason that Seuss works at the Mystery Shack, because if you stayed to watch the end credits of the episode, then you would know what actually happened. They left some kind of screwdriver, and Seuss picked it up, and Stan saw that Seuss had the screwdriver, and Stan asked if he could work, and then that's how he worked at the Mystery Shack, which is really funny. And also Robbie was there, Baby Robbie. There were a bunch of different characters that we've seen in the past that are different now, like Toby Determined doing the dancing thing. I don't even know what that was. And yeah, so as Dipper and Mabel were going to the Mystery Shack, Stan was talking to a group of people, and he was mentioning about all these wax figures. If you listened closely, he was talking about all this like wax figures being kept up somewhere so people could see that, and I think that's great continuity. It's just showing how long the wax figures have actually been there. And it makes sense since we've seen the wax figures in Memories. Let's see. Oh yeah, so there was a well, not recent, but there was a theory I made a long time ago on this channel that Seuss was actually part of the Pines family. I don't remember all the evidence I put in there, but what I can say now is that that theory is completely debunked now, because we got to see Seuss's actual ID, we got to see his driver's license, and his full name is Jesus Alzamirano Ramirez, and obviously Ramirez isn't Pines. So Seuss is not part of the Pines family. It's kind of a letdown that they revealed his last name like that. I mean, it would have been really cool if he was actually part of the family, but I guess it doesn't make as much sense as it used to. Let's see. So, in this episode, Blandin loses the Globnar battle, and then he grows hair! Yes! Now that was the best part of the episode, I gotta admit. Blandin growing hair, let's do this! Oh, yeah. Alright, so, the cryptograms now. The keyword was capacitor, and that was hidden in the episode. And during the end credits, the cryptogram says, "Don't do the time crime if you can't do the time," which isn't really secrets, it's just like more of a joke. And then there is another code that says, join the Time Paradox Avoidance Enforcement Squadron. Great hours, solid benefits, sign up yesterday. And that's just another joke. So yeah, this episode was just more of a fun episode. And obviously after a big one like Society of the Blind Eye, we don't really get a huge secrets one now. 2 weeks from now or so is the Love God. That's probably going to be another filler episode, as I like to call it. But I still enjoy watching these, even though I think the mythology episodes are much, much better. So comment below with some secrets and theories you have about like what you found from this episode that I may or may not have mentioned. Talk about it in the comments. And like the video if you enjoyed. And thanks for watching.